Hola, YouTube. How's everybody doing? Let's see if we get anybody in here at all. I know last night was pretty crazy. I started off, I didn't have anybody at all in there for 10 minutes, and then by the end of it, we were 4 hours in and had 12 people, and it was a pretty good night. So, whoever showed up here, did the notification come through? Hi, everybody. I see that number bouncing around and changing. That's funny. Yes, indeed, it's another morning stream. Gotta love these morning streams. Anyways, we got 20 rolls left. That is all that is left in the box. Hey, good morning, Phil. Awake. Kind of a nice day. We got kind of overcast going on. So it's not too crazy hot, but it's not too crazy wet or cold either. Holy shit. Jacob Gonzalez Coins. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? I'll go ahead and kick this down so everybody can see. We do have rolls. My chair go down any? Nope, chair won't go down anymore. Yeah, thank you for coming by. We have 20 rolls left to go through in this box. I know I haven't seen you before, so just so you know, one of the things I do is I like to look for errors and varieties and different cool stuff like that. I also like to do weird stuff like there's a W in the box. There was gold. There was a gold marked, had 0.15 grams of gold, but that was picked up last night. But no worries, there will be another 1/8 of a gram of gold in the next box that I pick up today, as long as I can get through these. And Jacob, normally in my description, I have a tier, the donation tier thing going on. Right now, I had to erase that because I am completely out of Kennedy Silvers. So I'm scrambling to make up my tier rewards. So anybody that does want to donate or anything, I don't have the tier rewards listed, but I am keeping track of who I owe 90%ers and 40%ers to, and anything else, cool. We're almost out of proofs. We are running real low on stuff like that. But hopefully when we go to San Diego, I'll be able to pick up some cool stuff. We'll see. And Jacob, meet the little poops. Those belong to my granddaughter, Jenny, and she wanted me to have them for the stream. Let's see. I've been highlighting Lemonhead for a couple days, huh? Who's next? You know what? That's who's next. I'm going to go with ECP, East Coast Prospecting. He's my highlight for the next day or two. ECP is a good buddy, good guy. He, you know what? I'll throw Richo up there too. Richo's hunting treasures, pretty cool. Him and his daughters are epic. All right there. And the captain, of course. His wife, the captain of the pirate ship. Okay. And I'm going to flip over to PayPal, make sure we're still all copacetic there. And what I really should do any donations. So what I'm going to do is actually there we go. That's the end of the rolls, folks. 1 through 20. There is a W marked quarter in here somewhere. There's a Rosie, there's a Merc, there's a V-nickel, and a Buffalo. Right there. And then, of course, there's going to be an end of stream giveaway. I just haven't decided what it's going to be yet. It'll probably be something like a star note. I do a lot of star notes. I could do the 64 quarter, but I'm kind of saving that for a special occasion. It's kind of a nice quarter, though. Anyways. And then I've got some trinaries and stuff. My giveaway box is starting to run a little low. No worries. That just means at some point I have to actually start paying attention and going to giveaways here and there. Try to win you guys some new cool stuff. What's going on, Phil? They all seem to have left us. Excuse me. Yeah, guys, I'm still figuring out how to. There we go. I'm still figuring out how to change my sleep schedule without passing out in the middle of the stream. We'll see. I'll make it. Oh, I ain't worried, man. That stream last night, the first 10, 12 minutes, there was nobody. I was talking to myself. Plus, Bill J's on. I know Bill's on. But I hate streaming over Bill J, but I really got to get this stream going, and I got to see if I can't get rid of these rolls before we go into town. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't hear myself or anything.
What was that?
Because I don't hear myself in the hallway or anything.
No, not at all.
Deja vu. I might have been talking about that a minute ago. Hey, we do got somebody else in here now.
We do.
Well, that's what YouTube says.
Who might that be?
I don't know. It only gives me a number. Oh, thank God.
I came down last night, but you were gone. I was still watching you up there, so I thought you were down there.
Oh shit, no. I wrapped it up down here and then went over to see the kid for a minute.
Yeah. And the other kid came in about 5 this morning.
Huh?
The other kid came in about 5 this morning from New York.
Oh my God, that's right. He's not supposed to be on the couch. I knew I was sitting. I looked at him twice. Sitting on the couch, and I'm like, something ain't right about that, but that's okay. I'll deal with that later. Yeah, one of the kids just got back from New York, and I totally didn't even realize it. Did you say how it went?
He said there's a lot of money in yeah, they screwed up. They started building without plans.
Oh,
Tear $60,000 worth of material down just to start over.
oh. So he's taking the job?
He didn't say.
Ah.
He said it was a shit show.
Now we'll talk about it. Was he scared?
I guess he's afraid. He's chicken.
Not necessarily chicken. That might be just it might be just recognizing his limitations, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he's run a crew and he's done stuff, but he's never. I mean, if you're talking a job that's big enough that it can be 60K under, just because somebody screwed up starting it, that's a big project. That might be something like way beyond his experience. There's no shame in calling that if you don't think you can seriously handle it.
Who we got in here now? There's two.
No, there's still two people. Somebody's hanging out watching.
Somebody's lurking. You know what they call those in England?
Stalker. No. They call pedophiles lurkers.
Mm-hmm.
They call lurkers something else.
Oh. Okay.
So you gotta watch out. You say, that's Rhonda. I knew. Hey, how's the kid? How's your kid, Rhonda? We were asking, Victoria was wondering last night. We were all kind of wondering. We hadn't heard from you. How is he? And I see you're here, so I'm assuming it's not the worst.
Good afternoon, Rhonda.
Yep, good morning. I don't recognize afternoon. Afternoon is a horrible, horrible thing. Sucks. I want to go to Bullhead, but I know we don't have the money. Ketoacidosis. Okay, that's at least they're on top of it. I mean, that's not exactly a good thing, but it could be worse. He could be home and doing that. So, yeah. How are the boys? Is the little one doing okay? Is he a little bit better now that he saw his daddy? I know that's rough on those kids. When I've been in the hospital and my boys had to deal with that stuff, I know it was really rough on them. They didn't, like you said, they didn't get it, and I hope the little ones are doing okay. I know you missed the stream last night, so I'll fill you in. Ramon actually donated $60 to chat last night. Awesome. That's excellent. But let me see who got the gold. Somebody got the gold last night.
Yeah.
Gums.
Gums got it. Yeah.
Gums O'Hara got the gold last night. Pretty awesome. There's still a W in here. Actually, the odds aren't too bad. It's a 1 in 4 chance of getting a bonus at this point.
Yeah.
2 of the bonuses are silver, 1's a W. Victoria, how's it going? Oh. I want this chair to be just like 3 inches shorter so it doesn't cut the top of my head off. How are you doing, Victoria? Doing well. Yesterday and last night was a little touch and go simply because of my blood work, and my head kept going all over the place with that, and I was all bummed out. But I worked through it, and then I talked to Kenny this morning. She helped me a little bit. She helped me last night pretty much too with it. She helped me keep positive. Out of anybody and everybody, she's one of the ones that gets it. Just how depressing that can get sometimes with my blood work. I hate it when I can hear my hard drive.
I almost missed my fucking doctor's appointment this morning.
Oh no, that's not good. Hey, it's 24th, huh?
I took care of two of them now. I took care of my heart doctor and my lung doctor.
Yeah, that means we got a little bit more streaming to do this week. Yeah, Kenny and I are talking. We're trying to work through stuff. I mean, it's still not a for sure deal, but we're working on things. It's a slow process, you know. It took me 2 years to fuck shit up. It's gonna take me a little while to fix it. But the good news on that end of aspect of everything is she hasn't given up on us. So as long as she doesn't give up on us, then we still got a good possible, path going. Oh, all right, guys. I'll be completely honest with you. You need to look at the loop. I think I'll put a quarter behind the loop just so it'll be cool to look at. Let's see what happens here. That'd be cool. Okay. Well, it didn't quite work out how I wanted it to. Oh well. Well, there's W. Because I have to. Well, let's move the lighter a little bit there. Yeah. Oh, I have to take my medicine. Uh-oh, this is me shutting down. That sucks. I tell you what, Ron, the sugar levels are hard. It's like we were talking when you first brought it up. I'm hypoglycemic, so it's really hard sometimes to get your balance. See, and that's awesome. That's, you know what, Rhonda? I was talking about that too. It's called living on bonus time, and you just got to enjoy it.
There you are.
It's called bonus minutes. Every minute you live past when the doctors say you're supposed to go is a bonus minute. It's bonus rounds. Me and one of my best friends, that dude is one of the troopers of the world. He had a pacemaker installed when he was 4 years old, his first pacemaker. He was not supposed to live past 4. He wasn't supposed to live to 8. He wasn't supposed to live to 12. He is on pacemaker, I believe, number 4. He has one that they can't remove. So there's a permanent pacemaker that's broken and defunct in his chest. This dude like I said, he wasn't supposed to live past 4. He's 47. You know, that dude and I did more drugs together than are humanly possible. I watched him recover from running a motorcycle damn near head on into a median wall at 70 miles an hour, broke most of the bones in his body. Yeah, tell him to enjoy his bonus time, because you know what? You can't force that bonus time to end. My buddy Nathan, he tried several times to test the gods and to test his timeline. And all he ended up doing was wasting some of his timeline in the hospital. Much as I've done. I hate wasting bonus minutes in the hospital. It sucks. All right. I'm good on that for right now. There we go. That reminds me. I gotta call him. I haven't talked to him in months. Months and months, actually. Yeah, he and I, and that dude and I have been friends since we were, I think I was 7 or 8. We met. I mean, we grew up together. One of the only people I've ever met that could keep up with me programming Novell systems and building a Novell network. He and I both cut our teeth on Novell back in the early 90s. Kind of went nuts and decided that we were going to become experts. And did. Oh my God, did I tell you that one of my other buddies, I just found out that one of my original programming buddies committed suicide a couple years ago?
Oh, wow. Not too bad.
Yeah, I never even heard anything about it. It was insane. But there was a group of us when I was a kid, there was a group of us that were just insane. And for a small town of 1,800 people, you'd never guess, in the Wyoming, Hickville, you'd never imagine that you'd have a group of 4 or 5 of us that were advanced genius level programmers. And we all wrote code, and we were in our early teens, some of us not even teenagers yet. And one of the oldest out of the group, my buddy Toby, his little sister's actually always been one of my best friends. A couple years ago, and I haven't told Laura, his sister, about it or anything like that. I don't know any details, but kind of sad. And he, just like the rest of us that were all too advanced, a lot of issues, a lot of emotional issues, a lot of instability issues. Yeah. Well, and that's one of the things I noticed about a lot of us. There's a high mortality rate in intelligent people, in overly intelligent people. Because Toby was a genius. I learned languages from that dude. Back in the day of basic programming, he stumbled on a type of program structure that was revolutionary for what we were doing for password protection. Something that technically wasn't supposed to be able to be done with basic programming, but we did it. Good morning, Confusion. What's up?
Your door was gone.
Oh, well, I'll have to fix it.
I shut it.
Well, I'm going to open it here in a bit. I want the airflow.
Oh, okay. You want me to open it?
No, it's fine right now.
We're just back and forth.
Oh, how are you doing today, Confusion? I'm okay. I've had a pretty good start to my day. Talked to Kenny a couple times. Made her giggle. That always makes my day. And then I know for a fact after we stopped talking, she's out shopping for a wedding and a bridal shower stuff and all that stuff. I know the husband. She knows the wife. Anyways, um, so she's a shop.
Yeah, there's a song called "The Lucky One."
Okay.
Well, Rhonda Lucky One.
Ah,
Got
gotcha.
a song named after her.
All right, I'll bite confusion. What kind of soda? I need to do something with this mess. Yeah. You know, I just switched over, what, how many months ago? Did I shut down Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
6?
Yeah, 6 months ago.
About 6 a month. I used to drink anywhere between 3 and 6 liters of Mountain Dew a day. That is quite literally. Oh, ring of death. I hate that. Yep. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Yeah. Give you right in my heart.
Alison Krauss sings "The Lucky One."
Now I forget what I was saying. Oh, I stopped Mountain Dew and I went to cola. I went to either I bounced back and forth between Pepsi and Coke because I really honestly I don't drink it for the taste, so I'm in it for the caffeine. Caffeine and the sugar. Cause yeah, and I'm one of those weird ones as far as Rhonda, like my hyper or my hypoglycemia. I actually managed to Pepsi, nice. Um, I totally spaced off what I was gonna say. It's morning time. My head skips. Oh, the caffeine. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. The caffeine, it's not like I don't get a caffeine high. I need that caffeine just to maintain. That's like I'm probably just as addicted to caffeine as I am nicotine. I'd put it right up there. Like breaking myself off of Mountain Dew back down to Coke, that was actually a chore. I felt that one physically. Yeah, the hypoglycemia. I tend my doctor doesn't like it, but she has to agree that it works. I tend to use soda to maintain my sugar levels. Um, Soda, and then I will use some carbs, bread, crackers, something like that to lock in my sugar levels. Um, I I handle mine so medically incorrect that my doctor can't figure it out. But on the flip side, my doctor can't figure out what's going on with the rest of my blood work and everything. So she's a 7-year specialist at this point on my disease, and her and I still bounce back and forth, and both of us do analysis on my case because she doesn't. She, my shit doesn't work like it's supposed to. But she thinks it's kind of cool that I can use soda to maintain my sugar levels and nothing else. She doesn't. Okay, for instance, the fact that I've had virtually nothing but chicken broth and soda for what, 7, 8 days now? She can't figure out how I'm functioning. Like how I'm functioning normal. I'm upbeat. I have energy. I can talk normal. I'm not slurring my words. I'm totally makes no sense to her. We were talking about that yesterday when I went in for my blood work. She cannot figure it out. But she doesn't stress on it either because she's 3 years into dealing with my case. And if it's one thing she's learned, roll with it. If it's not explainable, write it down, note it for later, and maybe something down the road will explain it. Armando, how's it going? How many W's did I find? A win. Oh my God. I mean, grand total at this point, I think we're up over 50. Armando, I couldn't even tell you how many I've given away at this point. I do know that there's one in the box here. But other than that, I've got 3 on eBay. And Victoria, do me a favor. Don't go after those other 2. The one that, if you get the one that you're bidding on now, that one's worth it. Those other 2 I just put up there, don't mess with them. They've got bag marks. At best, they'll get an MS63, MS64 maybe. That's just another part of the experiment. See if people will jump on to buy it now. It's going kind of frustrating because they get you to $5 or $500 every 30 days. So sales, which means I'm limited to, it's irritating, but it's going to go good. You will, Victoria. I mean, I hate to say it, but I mean, we've still got what? Almost 3 days left. There's 9 people watching it. They're waiting for that 11th hour and they're going to start trying to snipe it. That's the point I'm waiting for. I'm going to be on point. I'm going to be sitting at this computer looking, going, ooh, what's happening? I appreciate it, Confusion. I mean, it's money. It's not like it's going to break the bank and make me rich. It's just, it's a little extra money, and it's kind of interesting to watch it. It's a social experiment. It's my way of watching people without having to be near them. Without risking germs, I can watch human behavior. And no, I'm not one of those. I'm not a germaphobe. Honestly, okay, here's my thought every time I go into Walmart. I know it's a thought. It's like a revolving thought. I think it's funny. I know it's not happening. I know it's not possible, but it's still funny. And it makes me chuckle. Yes. Oh my God, Confusion. I do that in Walmart parking lot. I'll take like fries or bread or something like that, and I'll throw it out there and watch the pigeons and the blackbirds go frickin' nuts. That's entertainment right there. But I have this thought every time I walk into Walmart that I really hope nobody touches me and rubs their stupid off on me. Serious. Do you ever notice I get all like crunched up and I like, nobody touches me? Nobody fucking touches me in Walmart. Because if somebody touches me in Walmart, their stupid could rub off, and then my whole day's ruined. And I know it doesn't work that way. It's just that keeps, yeah. Yeah, I'll do some fucking parkour shit to avoid somebody touching me in Walmart. Especially the goober looking ones, the ones that just, oh my God, their inbred could rub off. Man, they bump me, they could steal genetics. That's scary. And I mean, I'm one to talk about teeth and all. I have no teeth. But man, one of them sons of bitches could bump into me and all of a sudden I got one tooth again. Ah! No! And especially Kingman Walmart, man. And especially if you get anywhere towards nighttime, when the time of the crackhead happens. Ooh. You will watch some, you want entertainment? Go to Walmart after dark. Sit back on a bench and watch the geeter. It's almost like a Mad Max, like all over the place. They're just stuttering across the floor. Poor little kids in tow go. No, and the saddest part is the kids that are just a little bit older, but they're still young, and they're following behind their crackhead ass parents, and you can see it written all over that child's face that they hate being in public with their parent. They are embarrassed by the presence of that parent. It is sad to see an 8 or 9-year-old have to be embarrassed for their parents. And even worse, to meet that poor child's eyes and they just kind of go, it's horrible, but it makes me laugh. It's sad, but it still makes me laugh. Right? Confusion? See, you're laughing too. Oh. All right, next roll. I have 4 rolls to go through of the burn it stuff to hopefully find silver for the channel. And just to get caught up on the silver, I would need 2 good boxes for us. Not boxes like these. No. Okay, here we go. And yeah, I decided I'm not looking for the varieties for us. I'm just flipping through looking for silver. See if I see anything obvious as far as an error. You know, like an obvious no FG or something, but or I'll take an 87. I'll always take an 87 all day long. Now do your hair nice. Yeah, grandbabies can be a pain in the ass sometimes, but they're neat. I miss my grandbabies. I haven't seen them in, well, I mean, it's not like they're not here. They're right there in town. I just haven't had the time to stop by and say hi. If it was Japanese, you could have been. I seriously had a call come in from France that I ignored. They're the best. Yeah, that's it. That's it, man, for sure. Yeah, I didn't even answer the French call. I saw that number pop up, and I'm like, what in the hell? And I don't know if it'll try to charge me, so I don't answer it. Otherwise, I'd answer it. Are you kidding me? I love wasting telemarketers' time. To waste a French telemarketer's time would be epic. As long as it's charging them, can you imagine how cool that bill would be? Uh-oh. Lots of 70s. Yeah, and I get Facebook requests from people over in the Middle East a lot too. That shit makes me nervous. Partially that makes me nervous because of my history. I'm already on enough watch lists. I don't need any more. You know what I'm saying? I don't even do anything to be on watch lists anymore, but ooh. There's a couple that I managed to get myself put on that. I mean, just your presence on that certain list makes you want to just calm your ass down and live a normal life. Right on. I love messing with them. I like getting them so pissed off that they start cussing with their accent at me. That shit's funny. I love that. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to check PayPal. I know the crew in here, so I really doubt there's anything there, but due diligence, make sure. Wow, I had way too many damn windows open. What the hell? All right. Double check that. Over here. Sorry, guys. I'm just double checking stuff really quick. Let's see if Kenny had answered me or not. All right. And back to control room. There we go. Yeah. Or I'll just disregard it. Okay, Ahmed. No. My name is Harry. Okay, Muhammad. That's one of the ways I piss them off. What's up, Ace? What are you doing here? She woke up and was bored, Ace. And now we're talking about screwing with telemarketers. You're trying to get off your phone. Oh, shit, I do that stuff to Kenny all the time. Down in Tempe. Ooh, yuck. I don't like Phoenix. Hayes, I swear I'm not moving. It's okay. You know what drives me nuts is Kenny will do her FaceTime stuff and then she'll just throw the phone up on the dash, but she's still watching the FaceTime and not the road. And that stuff drives me nuts. Well, I'm terrified one of these days I'm going to be FaceTiming her and she's going to get in an accident and I'm going to watch it. And it's going to freak me out. That seriously scares me that I'm going to watch her get in an accident. But honestly, Kenny's a good driver, though. She's a really good driver. She's really safe. She's really good about paying attention. So I hate beetles. Oh, me too. Confusion. Trust me. Me too. There's no way I'll stop it. So, especially at this point, she wants to say hi and talk to me. I'm not going to tell her no. I'll still give her shit. Tell her to watch the road. Stop looking at me. That's the only bonus when we're like that. I can tell if she's not watching. Where did? Okay. All right. Everybody got to look at this stuff again. I got to take my morning meds, and they're not family friendly. This 5 people in here, 4 likes. I do appreciate you guys. Drives people nuts too. I mean, I'm not perfect. I mean, I roll my own cigarettes, right? Well, one thing that freaks everybody out is and roll a cigarette. And so I won't have my hands on the wheel for quite a ways, but I'll roll while I'm driving. But I've been doing that for so long. I literally, I'll drive with my knees sometimes just because my arm is tired. But I have really long legs, and I've been doing this, and I taught myself how to drive with my legs and with my knees a long, long time ago when I fucked one of my arms up. And so I was driving with one arm and 2 legs on a vehicle that had no power steering. So, yeah, and I tell you what, as long as you're paying attention and you know what you're doing, and as long as you're comfortable with it, it's not that bad. It scares other people, but I'm perfectly comfortable doing it. And as long as the person is confident who's doing it. See, I don't have a CDL, but I was a delivery driver for years. I've owned a delivery business. I've driven many, many miles. So I mean, I've been doing solo runs to the store since I was 11 years old. That is no joke. 11 years old was the first time my parents said, "Hey, we need you to run up to the store and get us some more beer." And they called up to the store, and we're talking, I had to drive 2.5 miles. We're out in the middle of nowhere, and it's a convenience station, and it's actually the store that my dad ended up buying. We actually owned that convenience station later. But it is backwoods good old boy stuff. He'd call up them and hey, I'm sending the kid up, can you throw a 12-pack in and something, and throw a 6-pack of soda in for the kids? And I would drive up, pick up the beer and whatever else and drive back. Actually, back then I was driving a 1964 Ford custom cab that was a converted flatbed. So it's kind of funny. I see all these memes about people not knowing how to drive stick shift. I literally was baffled the first time I saw an automatic because I'd grown up, my family had always had stick shifts. And then I was like 8 or 9 or 7 or 8, somewhere in there. And my family, my mom got a Subaru or a Dodge. It was a Dodge Aries station wagon that was automatic. And it was really weird learning how to drive an automatic. Yeah, see, confusion. I've known how to drive a stick since I was 7 years old. I really don't. Yeah, that's it. Well, see, and like I said, I mean, my hometown still isn't over fucking 2,500 people to this day. It is a small town, tiny, and actually, the town that I was living in, or that we lived in, town proper, where I was out getting the beer and stuff, there was actually 110 people that lived out there. Hell, I know how to ride a motorcycle before I could drive an automatic. Before I ever knew what an automatic transmission was, I rode motorcycles. I drove a stick.
Yep, I went on 3 feet on a tree.
Dude, I learned originally. I learned on a
motorcycle.
I learned on a 1942 International Deuce and a Quarter double clutch. That's the first vehicle I ever soloed, and I didn't technically solo it. I was on my dad's lap, and he was letting me solo it. So, I mean, he had my back, and I wasn't big enough to hit the clutch. So when I was shifting, he had to double clutch it. An El Camino. Oh my God, my first car was a 1966. My favorite car ever. That's sad. Cunning Oak downstairs, that was his accident. He saved up $3,500, something like that. Bought a 1983 El Camino. It was okay condition. Interior was boss. And then he got T-boned. That car will never drive again. But see, I don't like the newer ones. I don't like anything in the 70s and newer on the El Caminos. I like the old school block body, flat glass. I believe 69 was the last year they had it. After that, they went to that curved rear glass and the different weird door glass, and I like that old school. And then mine ran a 350 with the it had the 396 with the run into the 350 turbo hydromatic. The year, oh my God, I could damn near tell you the firing order on mine. But I could still tell you which cylinders had low compression. 1 and 4. Oh, that was my baby. Unfortunately, I won't get another El Camino unless everything is so copacetic in life. I'm getting a vehicle that I just want, because an El Camino is not going to do anything useful that I need it to do. It won't make it to any of the claims. Too low to the ground to even make it to Mystic. Yeah, there's no. I need. And I know this sounds bad, because if I was to buy a car, like something that I could take to the claims, it'd be similar, but it wouldn't be an El Camino. Actually, I could do an El Camino. I could do the same thing. It's all the same chassis. I was going to say I would use an early 80s Chevy, like the Caprice or the Impala or the Malibu. Throw 16-inch tires on the rear, 15-inch tires on the front. Make sure they're Toyo truck tires, tread rear tires, and make sure that if it's the 305, then it's got to be super tuned. If it's the 350, there's no problem. And I will take that car anywhere. I would take that. I wouldn't take it to go Basin, because I don't think it'd make that one ditch. But other than that, I've had my Caprices up into shit like that, like Mystic. I've had my all day long up in the mountains in Wyoming. So, I mean, if you set up an El Camino right, I just couldn't do that to an El Camino, because now we're talking abuse. Too many that'll want to take it. There's that too, especially down where you guys live. Up where I live, you got to understand, up here, this is like classic car world. They are everywhere. Every kind, every imaginable shape, beautiful condition. The Kingman is the rebuild it and show it off capital of Arizona. Are they already doing the drag races?
They're doing it in August.
In August, they're even doing drag races. They're shutting down part of, is it 66?
Yeah, they just paved it.
They are shutting down part of Route 66 to do drag races. Old car drag races. It's going to be pretty cool.
Top fuel.
What?
Top fuel.
They're doing top fuel races too. Eee. Anyways.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
I ain't going to go watch, but all it would make me do is want to drive. And then if I watch something like that, then trust me, the next 3 days I'm driving like an idiot. Stacks and stuff. What's happening? How are you doing today? Oh, we're all just kind of hanging out. There's rolls here. I suppose I'll kick that down there so that we can see them. We do have rolls. There's a W in there. A WW. Actually, the remaining bonuses are an American Memorial Park W, a Merc, a Rosie, a Polo Nickel. And what is that? The 26?
No, that's the 66.
The 66? Okay, cool. Where does Stacks and stuff live? Because I know I don't know where Stacks and stuff lives. 1 second, I'll be right back. Aloha! I am back. I guess that would have been more believable if I had the cigarette lit before I blew out the smoke, huh? Whoops. Lancaster. Front. Welcome back, Victoria. How's it going? I'm just gonna hang on to this until I go downstairs and get one of mine. I'm gonna go get one of my full set of D&D dice because there's certain situations where I'd like doing the 6 rolls and then randomly picking. It would have worked a lot better if I had my full set of dice. You know what I'm saying? U.S. Silver Stacker, welcome, welcome. Because I could have done a 6-sided for the first roll, a 10-sided for the second roll, then go to a 4D, a 6, a whatever. At that point, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, I'm gonna get one of my whole sets of Dungeons and Dragons dice together. That'll be the dice I use for the stream from now on. What's up? Do a.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Well, I laugh about it all the time, man.
I don't like mowing. When I lived in Cheyenne, I actually lived on half a block, and there was the house and an attached garage and yard that needed to be mowed, and it would take 2 days to mow that yard every time. Hell no. Who's at 400? Me? Yay, 400. Cool. That's kind of scary. That means I'm getting closer to the 444 giveaway. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, I do things weird. My giveaways were 111, 2, 3, 3, 3, and they're going to go all the way up to 1111, and then I'm going to do them every 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, so on and so forth. Repeater numbers. It'll be cool. All right, I'm going to jump in and check PayPal. Nobody said anything, but always good to keep an eye on it. Get that reloading. I'm going to double check my eBay. It is still there. 1 day, 22 hours left on that quarter. That'll be interesting. Oh, and if anybody sees my mom in the stream or in a different stream or something like that, today's her birthday, so tell her happy birthday. That would be Vanessa O'Neill. I'm gonna stream tonight. Like I said, I'm gonna start streaming like I'm gonna start streaming 2 times a day. So, did you right on, Victoria? I will, U.S. Silver Stacker. But she'll probably be in later. Stacks and stuff. Long hair. Well, okay, wait a second. Now you. Oh, Benny has long hair. Gotcha. My mom's YouTube? Pretty sure it's Vanessa O'Neill. I don't think she does any messaging or anything like that on YouTube at all. That's crazy. You guys are in here talking about people they know. Oh, goodness.
I like get a bunch of hours out. See if I can refresh that way.
All right. I'm going to burn these 2 rolls here. The last 2 of the Brinks rolls. And then I think I got to do a little bit of figuration. Because I seriously don't necessarily want to turn and burn these rolls. I really hate doing that to Wells Fargo rolls. Because that's the only place I've ever got 90s. So I think I'm at the point where I can actually go in and get the box without having to burn these. My problem is I'll have to think before I buy the box. Because once I buy the box, it's going to be really close. Okay, dude, let me double check. 1 second here. Right on. And it's coming up. All righty. And from Hayes, we have, let me put these away. Hayes did a donation for his lovely wife, Confusion. We have a $25 donation. Okay. So here's the thing. That's 5 rolls. I've got to know. You guys got to give me just a second. Excuse me. Don't want y'all seeing. I'm dying to know where the rest of the bonus coins are. Just so I'm aware. Okay. There they are. 1 through 20. Okay. Now, coin caption. Welcome, welcome. So who's going to pick the number? Haze or confusion? Yeah, this is going to make me nervous until you guys pick. But so I'm going to need a number between 1 and 20. 17. Okay. So we got 15, 16, 17. So here we go. Okay, wait a second. Confusion. So I need to, you pick one of those two and final answer it. Sucks because I know where the W is. 7. Okay. We got 5, 6, 7. Move stuff out of the way here. Okay, we've got 5 rolls. Now, for the first donation of the stream, we will have a... Nah, that one's dirty. Yuck. I like that one. Guam's hard to find anyways. 2009 Guam Denver quarter. Low mintage. Gotta love the 2009 quarters. Okay, and kick this down just a little bit more. All right, we got nothing there. We got nothing on those. But we did get the Mercury dime. So, Q is the Q. Q is my favorite character on Star Trek. He's such a pain in the ass. All right, 1941 Mercury dime. There we go.
Nice U.S. silver stacker.
All right, and I am going to do this right now because I do know that I'm not going to be able to go through all of these rolls for the errors on the stream today, So,
good afternoon, Mary Love.
Mary Love, hey, how's it going? You have mail on the way. All right, I got your name on the box. That way, once we get through them all, anything that I want to scope for errors, I'm going to put in there, and I can scope them slowly and make sure I find cool stuff. All right, so let's get started. I do believe that I have stuff in the way. Don't need the scale right now. So we'll do this. What is that? Oh, wow. That's my grease error. Let's see if you guys can see it. See down there where the D is supposed to be? The R and dollar. In God we trust. How all that's just hashed. Well, that's on a Denver American Memorial Park. Pretty crazy cool. All right. But I digress. Here we go. We're going to go with the bonus roll first. Yeah, I got to take some pictures of it and send it to a few people because unfortunately I wiped grease off of it. So it sucks. I already screwed it up because it actually had the grease still on it. Okay. Don't see any silver there. That's a little brown one? Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay, and here we go. I throw anything down here that I'm going to scope for errors later. 71s, 74s, 73s, pretty much most anything in the 70s, a lot of the 80s. '97 Philly without a die crack. That's always a nifty one. Mary Love, here's the thing. Okay, look, I've got so much hell. Mary Love, it was a coin that I was about to toss back into the bucket that was going back to the bank anyways. And it had some black grease on it. And I wasn't even thinking about it like it was a coin that I wanted to keep. Okay. I never thought anything about it. I just went like this, wiped the grease off, and then I saw the error. And that's when I shat myself. And I knew instantly I had screwed up. But the point is, I didn't think it was, it was going to just go back anyways. I still feel like a dumbass for that. But I still have it. And I mean, it's still the first Denver error that I've seen, regardless of if I screwed it up or not. I thank you very much, Mary Love Day. It took me a minute to forgive myself for that one. Especially because of how, right. Well, yeah, that other thing. Now I also know while I'm going through these, because I've seen other ones with the grease on them, they were Denver's, so I didn't care. It was whatever. So now I know that if I see that grease on there, I'm automatically pulling those to the side. All right, no silvers, but I bet that's an NIFC. 2018 Denver. Yeah, so God, see, there's another one of those. What is that, like the 5th or 6th one out of this box? Yeah, I mean that's the bonus. If I hadn't done that, I wouldn't even know that it's an issue. And watch, now I'm never going to see another one. That would be my luck. Absolutely would be my luck. TLT, what's going on, Tim? How you doing? We're chilling out. Oh, hey, guys, look at my little buddy here. Let me see if I can get him out. He's a male. Come on. Come on. Don't freak out. There you go. There you go. Come on. There he is. A male mantis. Hey, guy. And there he goes. I love my bugs. Now he's just chilling up on the keyboard here. Well, standing on W quarters. I don't know. Now he's treading on thin water. All right. I'll check that one out. Nope, that one's a male, Confusion. The little brown ones are the males, and the big green ones, those are the females. Oh, you found a female. I was gonna say you should know that. She took a cricket. That is so cool. No, Confusion. That was actually, that confused me, because you of all people should have known that. So I was like, what? All right, next roll. And you'll have to forgive me. A lot of times I just do start speaking when I see something like that. Nice. I love watching stuff like that. All right, no silver, tiny. We're going through. There's no more gold in the box. There is still a W quarter. Actually, there's a Rosie, a V nickel, a Buffalo, and a WAMP in there. Just so anybody that just came in knows that. What time is it, sir?
12:32.
Okay, thank you. I don't have any appointments today, but I do want to make sure I get into town in time to. You sent me an email? Okay. I will check it out in just a moment. Probably gonna have to get going here in about half hour, 45 minutes. So we can get into town, get my next box picked up for the stream, do some more searching for W's, see if we can't get anything. Discolored coin had me tricked for a second. And we've got quite the little stack here that we get to go through later. Confusion. I'll throw that one in there. It's a really cool toned bicentennial with like a light toning, but it's really solid all the way across. And it's pretty decent condition. You're welcome. Nope. Yeah, I used to collect the 76s because that's my birth year, but then all of a sudden I ended up having like $40-50 in 1976s that I ended up cutting down to. I maybe have $4 or $5 at this point. I hate beetles. And a trickery coin. We didn't get any silver in here, but that's a nice 83. Kick 98p with a die crack. Oh, he's not going to hang out. He's still hanging out on the keyboard right there. But if I was to even reach towards him at all, indicate that I was going to try to be near him, he would take off. Those males are skittish around here. But I can understand why. They're being hunted by their mates. They are. Yee-wole. I mean, this one's acting like he actually managed to mate and escape. He's that skittish. He feels death lurking around every corner. Now he's cleaning himself. That's cool. I wish, see, this is when I wish I had a cam that I could take off and like show you guys. He's just chilling on the keyboard cleaning himself. All right, Confusion. Well, we didn't find any silver, but found a couple cool coins. I will put those in your bag. Oh, I moved like that, and he got all nervous and jumpy. These are all going into your box for me to scope here probably later on tonight for you. Yeah, the crazy part is I haven't seen any nice, I haven't seen any really big females yet this year. I've just seen a few males. All right, thank you very much, Haze and Confusion. Okay, I just like saying that because it reminds me of the movie Dazed and Confused. Just every single time I see them both on there, I'm like, hey, it's Haze and Confusion. Oh, so she's just a little baby. That's awesome. I used to see the females until they're getting into this long, maybe longer. The males don't get much bigger than that around here. Not that I've seen. All right, I'm going to check PayPal. Make sure I'm still caught up here. See if anybody else is after that W. Man, we are so close to the W. It's killing me. But if it makes you feel work either, so. Kenny and I watch that every now and then. That's one of those throwback movies to our generation, so. Shit, that was the dream job for our generation. Work in a record store. Smoke pot up on the roof all day. I don't know. I know a lot of people that was their life goal. All right, I'll throw this back right there so we can still see those and still see me. Hello, hello. Oh, and I almost forgot. Where's my list? Okay, I'm just starting a new one anyways. I owe Hayes a 40%er. Can't forget those. I'm still sticking by my tier rewards. Yeah. Without the silver to back them yet, I'm having to do IOUs, but it'll be all good. I'll get everything put together and get everything out again. So what's everybody up to today? Let's see if I can get him to come back this way. It's you up on that screen, isn't it? Is that weird? What do you think? Everybody's saying hi to you. He's just all frozen. He sees himself up on the screen and fucking froze. That's the funny part. The moment he saw himself on the screen, he's like, that's a big ass mantis. I am done moving. Here, I'll let you down. He's freaking out now. Oh, and he flew away. Right on. That's a male praying mantis, Victoria. Hey, there she is. There's the birthday girl. Happy birthday, Mom. Hope you saw the praying mantis that I was just showing off. Little dude was hanging out with us for a while. I don't know. I was thinking I was going to name him, but then I decided, nah. Those things are cool. Yeah, confusion. I do too. They're real precise about their movements. Unless they're panicked. If they're panicked and they're running, they are not all that precise. It's kind of looks like a shit show. They're here. We have them. I haven't had too many, but I had a couple in a terrarium at one point. One of my big ones. It's gonna confusion. You're gonna just kind of stumble on them. That's they're hard to find. All right, Mom. Be safe. Take care. Oh, goodness. Confusion, the blue ones? Is that what you're talking about? Those big ass blue ones? Or are you talking they're like a milky colored with the blue? Brown. Okay. We've got these really weird yellowish, and they're bluish. I don't know. They're crazy. They're a huge old centipede type of thing, and you got to be careful because they'll kill everything in your tank. Because I used to have environments where my terrarium wasn't just one spider or one this or that. I would have several of them living in unison, and we put a couple of those centipedes in there at one point, and them motherfuckers killed everything. They killed my 6-inch scorpions, the local big scorpions, the hairies that we get out here. I had a couple of them in there, and those things ate them. And I'm not joking, ate them. There was glow in the dark centipede poop. Because my friggin' I thought it escaped, but the way for my scorpion to have escaped. And the other one I found it buried itself. So I'm thinking, okay, fine, maybe it buried itself. Turns out, no, I went through the whole thing, just found the centipedes, found this and that, and then the one scorpion. And then when I turned out all the lights and I did maybe I could find body pieces, little long strings of poop that glowed in the dark, well, under a black light. I was so pissed. Yeah, and then they killed the second one and ate it too. And then I had to move my gecko out of that tank because I didn't want Geico to get dead. That would have upset me. All right. I'm going to double check a couple things. I'm going to be right back, okay? Give me 2 seconds, guys. Ooh, bang, I'm back. All right, here we go. Aw. Yeah, I miss Geico. He was pretty cool. All right, I'm going to check PayPal. I'm also going to check to see how my other stuff is doing. Give me just a moment here. Okay. Need to answer this. Okay, one moment, guys. I got to answer something here. Okay. Oh, stupid beetles everywhere. Okay. Now, back to the double checking of stuff. I'm caught up there. Oh, wait. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Mary, I can totally do that. Give me just a second here. Where'd you go? There you are. All right, there you go, Mary. No worries. You've been around since the beginning, of course. I kind of, on one hand, I want to start doing tanks again, but on the other, it's just so much work. You're welcome, Mary. Of course. It's just, there's so much work. And I'm good with having Buddy, you know? I've got my snake. We're cool. He's happy because I gave him a mouse. He'd rather have a rat, but I can't find anybody right now locally that has a rat for sale that is small enough for him. So I might check up in Bullhead when we do go up there. We'll see what happens. Because he's past the point of large mice even. He can do a couple large mice in one snack setting. Yeah, true. But I'd have to remember that they're alive. And I'd have to feed them. And that's the thing, confusion. I'm just right now, I mean, it's a thought, but I don't want the responsibilities of it all. I have way too much stuff going on to try to straighten out in my life. to add more. Hey Dallas, how's it going? I mean, I know they're easy to care for and stuff, but like I said, I've had the terrariums before. Yeah, I've got other stuff I need to concentrate on. What are you up to today, Dallas? There we go. We're just chilling. There's 15 rolls left in the box. There's a W coming up soon. Cool. Sounds fun. Yeah, we're just all kind of chilling, hanging out. We did 25 rolls for confusion. Found a couple things. No silver. I haven't scoped any of it yet. I'll do that in a bit when my head is more clear. Once I'm awake. I am very much so not even fully awake yet. Yeah, YouTube's still being odd with that. Some people are getting them, some people aren't. I wish it made sense, but I don't know. One of those things. Oh yeah, kids are in school here, huh? Oh goodness. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I gotta answer Kenny really quick. She is shopping, and she likes shopping, but she hates shopping. Yeah, it's year-round school here. Nice. I bet that was pretty scary, Mary. It would have been fun, though. Oh. Yeah, actually, I'm doing. She hates shopping with a passion. She'd rather just get stuff done, have a list, do it. I mean, sometimes she likes to wander, but I hate it. Got flies everywhere. It is that time of year. I'm ready to lose my mind. Silver Finder. Hey, hold on a second. I got to shut a door because I got a kid downstairs that doesn't know how to use an inside voice. Oh. Okay. Parker, how's it going? Just during the big flip live stream, right on. Yeah, I've been trying to enter some giveaways and stuff, but man, I just trying to organize my stream, trying to get other coins and stuff organized. Yeah, I just don't really have a whole lot of time to pay attention to giveaways and stuff. Kind of sucks because that's actually where I got a whole lot of the stuff I I have given away on the stream. So it was kind of a bonus to when I was doing a whole lot of stuff, actively entering giveaways and stuff. It worked out really well because it went back out to everybody. But yeah, really, Dallas? Give me a second. 2 seconds. I'm doing good enough in my head. I'm in badass mode now. So I actually wrote everything down. What did you win? Oh man, it's no big deal. I'm messing with you. All right. You just got the one, right? So nothing too crazy. It was the only thing in your roll was a 2018 Denver. A 2018 Denver NIFC. I didn't find any errors or anything in that roll. Yeah, you gave it to Confusion. She needed another 2018. Sorry, had to shut it. Once that kid starts talking downstairs, he projects all over this house. He has no inside voice.
No, it's one sound. One loud sound.
Oh, whatever.
Shut her out now.
Bella whining at the door.
Come on.
Oh, you'll live. Right on. Cool. Well, it's a really pretty 2018, that's for sure. I'll throw something extra in there too, like 80s or something. Maybe a buffalo. I'll try to remember to do that. It's over there, so I'll get to it. The dog. All right, I'm going to check PayPal. Do my rounds on my screens here real quick. All right. We are still holding steady on all the eBay stuff. All right. Is he getting crickets, or do you do crickets and mealworms? What do you feed them? I always just did crickets because they're cheaper. Yeah. You know what? Confusion. I actually had a tank that was pretty much self-sustaining environment. In a big 50-gallon tank. I just had to throw bird seed in every now and then for food for the crickets. But then at a certain point, it was even growing grass, and there was things growing in there, and it was a kind of a rotating ecosystem. But I was breeding crickets. They were breeding, they were laying their eggs. It was the perfect environment for it. It was awesome. So I always had crickets. No matter what size I needed, I always had crickets. And you'd be amazed. It's actually not that hard to do. It's actually pretty fun too. Well, see, confusion. I have this superpower. I consider it when it came to that. I've sustained so much physical damage to my ears. I literally cannot hear a cricket. That whole range is lost to me. It's gone. So I can't hear them. Giant crickets could invade Earth, and I would be the last person to know. Now it drove everybody else in the house nuts because they could all hear them all night, all day. Me, I couldn't hear a damn thing. I had a cage of crickets. They were cool. They were quiet crickets.
They're not joking on you. There's still some living here.
Oh, I know there's still a bunch here. I still can't hear them. That used to drive Kenny nuts. She's like, "Can't you hear that? Get it, get it." And I'm like, "Get what?" She's like, "There's a cricket." Okay. Can you point me a direction? Because I'm basing this off of movement now. I literally have more luck chasing a cockroach than a cricket. Your cats get them? Nice. Yeah. We have a lot of. I actually had kind of a weird situation going because I had crossbreeding going on. I had a whole lot when I started my breeding program. I had a whole lot of the store-bought crickets, but I also had we would catch crickets in the house and just toss them in there. Chilean rose spider, nice. So we ended up having some of the local crickets interbreed with the pet store crickets, and it was pretty cool. Because the local ones are darker, they're hardier, they're harder, and the pet store ones just breed faster. I like. I don't know. It was kind of cool because you could watch them laying their eggs. Watch the females shoving their thing down as far as they could down into the dirt, into the sand and soft stuff, and then watch them lay the eggs. It was friggin' neat. It was actually kind of a learning experience too for me and the kids. Right, I need to double the time here. What time is it? 1 o'clock. John Wolf, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. We're kind of chilling out. We've got 15 rolls left. We've done $25 worth for Confusion. She had a merc and a couple other cool things, die cracks and stuff. Why gold? No, it's not. We've got some cloud cover. Just so you know, why gold? We might be coming in this weekend, actually, Friday, into San Diego. That is the theory at this point. Yes. All right, we're going to be coming in Friday into San Diego. No, more than that.
That's what it says on
I know it says it, and that's accurate all the way up until 4 hours into that drive. Once we hit that fucking city shit, that traffic, then at that point, that whole equation changes. I'm not shitting you. It's 6 hours if you had absolute premium driving conditions and perfect traffic. And that never happens in San Diego. That's more like an 8-hour drive. I'm just giving you a heads up right now. especially if we do it safe instead of crazy. I mean, I can make it in 60 hours, but I don't think anybody'd be happy with the trip. Just saying. That'd be cool. I don't know, I like spiders, but I'm really big on the local ones. That's all I've ever had is local bugs and snakes and stuff. Not snakes. I mean, obviously a boa constrictor imperiator is not local, nor is a ball python. But other than those two snakes, all my pets have always been local, caught on the property or nearby. Yeah, Dallas, I answered it already. I screwed up. The way I sent it, I don't have a tracking number on it. I apologize, but it is well packaged and it will get there. No worries. I gave you an idea how I packaged it in the email. Should be cooling off by Friday. Cool. Man, hot and muggy honestly doesn't bug us. Hot's hot. Muggy, I mean, we spend pretty much 19 hours a day sweating our asses off anyways. So that's nothing new to us. We'll definitely have our high-tech, super technological metal detectors. I swear, Black Gold, you're not allowed to laugh at my detector, okay? And if you do a video, you have to tell everybody they have to be nice to me and not laugh at my metal detector. I'm just saying. That would be rude and make me have hurt feelings.
No, we don't want to give you a complex.
Man, I look at that thing and I get a complex. I don't think that thing was new in 1976. I'm just saying. The sandal detectors. That's it. Yes, I love sandal detectors. All right. Hold on 1 second. I'll go check that out. Radio Shack detectors. Nice. I don't know who originally sold the one that I have because all right, I'll just tell everybody now. It is a bounty hunter that is just friggin' ancient. That's a cool ass lizard. Look at that thing. Yeah. You know what? I'll try to get a picture of Redneck. We have one here that's on the property that he's lived here for years. I remember when he was a baby, okay? Years. He is big now. Now, I've called him Redneck. This lizard will stop if I call his name and look at me. He won't come to me, but this lizard's known me for long enough. He can hang out in my presence. The thing is, he's a normal desert lizard here, but around the nape of his neck, he's got this really just cool, dark to bright red. He's the local redneck. And he is just so friendly. And he won't let you pick him up or anything, but he ain't scared of you.
He sits there and does push-ups.
Yep, he sits there and does push-ups while he's looking at you and you're talking to him. He's always working out. Coco. Yeah, you'll get a kick out of it. It's funny. Yeah, and then actually I've got a California king that lives in the oleanders right down over here on this side of the property. No, the gopher snake lives on this side of the property. Its California king lives over in that side of the oleanders. They're both about 4 to 5 feet long now. What did I miss? You're waiting for it. Won't smash me that bad. Email sent. Okay, cool. I'll check it out in a second. Hey, at least you got that, you know. Thing I like about my local snakes living on my yard, and in my oleanders, I don't have rattlesnakes in the property. They choose not to violate my situation because my king snake will go and consume them. I have guards. And I've got quail that nest on the property. It's Cunning Oak is downstairs, I think, doing something. And then Phil's right here. That's funny. A California king bit you? Oh, I hope you didn't get mad at it. They're so cute. You got the black and white and just looking all pretty. I've never had a king snake strike at me. That is crazy. A baby. Okay, and you were running with it. That makes sense. The first snake that ever bit me was a garter snake. No shit. Bit me right here. Got me bigger than shit. And it was in Yellowstone National Park. I grew up by Yellowstone, so we used to go there all the time. And that was one of my favorite things is we'd go up and each of us kids would catch a snake, and then we'd carry the snake throughout all of our walks and our travels, and then we'd let it go before we left the area. And yeah, I had a garter snake bite me once. That was pretty crazy. Oh, fun, why gold skunks suck. Your sand boa the other day. All right. Thank you, Parker. Thank you. Thank you. The big number is going to be 444, of course. I've been kind of just cruising. Well, see, Ohio, I slowed down because I'm not worried about the whole 1,000 subs thing and the watch time. I figured that'll all come in good time. So I stopped trying to do the whole networking thing and growing and expanding. I figure my channel will grow. I want my channel to grow as people come here to watch the show and watch the channel, not just do that networking thing and just to grow the subs. Because, yeah, I want to be able to look at my sub list and know that I have, close to 400 people that like to watch my channel and like my videos. Does that make sense? But thank you for the congrats on the 400. Definitely, I am on the way to 1,000. See, I'm not worried about monetization or anything like that. I mean, it might be kind of cool. whatever. All right. And yes, I'm getting my shoes on. I'm going to be checking the PayPal 1 or 2 more times, and then Phil and I are going to have to head into town. I'm not going to burn these. I'm going to leave them just like this. And then so when we do start up this evening, we're going to start this box off here. I would really like somebody to get. I said it. What is it? Okay, see? Now you've got me lost, Weigel. But I know we're getting close to that W quarter, and I'd like to see somebody win it. So, okay, hold on a second. We do have another $5 donation. Give me one moment. I see it. Okay, why gold? We have a $5. There we go. Sorry about that, man. Okay. We'll go ahead and pull one for Y gold. I catch up, man. It takes a minute sometimes, but I'll get there. Okay, here we go. There's your roll. Unfortunately, not a bonus roll. Yes, let's hope for silver. We have had. I'll do it right now. Why not? And what I'll do is I will scope it a little bit later. Oh, I hate it when people do that. Marked roll or marked coin. What do we got here? Oh no, that's not marked. I don't think. Okay, I can't tell if this was colored or in a fire. I don't see physical fire damage, but it looks definitely odd. Way kind of crazy cool. It's a 93 Denver. And I'm going to go ahead and include that one because that is pretty damn cool. And people marking on rolls. Let's see what we get here. I get all excited now that I found that 73D double die. Now I'm all excited about finding them. Nah, I ain't gonna mess with that, Parker. All right, man, we got a 97 Philly die crack from the neck down to the rim. Another 74 marked like that. Now, I'm assuming 2018 Denver. I'm assuming that means that these have already been scoped and everything because I haven't found anything different about any of those. But on the flip side, I'm not going to assume anything. Know what I mean? No. All right. Let me get an envelope for you, Y Gold. Yeah, I told my kid that we're going to be meeting up with you over there in San Diego. He's real excited about that, especially due to the fact that your name and how your name came about. Because he was born in Wyoming, so he thinks that's really cool. All right. We got you marked here. I will put these in here. That goes in the out box. And confusions box is there, dude. Got that box to do. And all right. So no worries, man. I was planning on that. And then once I'm done with the running around stuff and I'm getting ready to do the stream tonight, I'll probably bust through these for you and for confusion and see if I can't find anything else in there. Okay, one last double check of the PayPal. Oh yeah. Hi. There's actually one coin that's on here on an end that I kind of really want. It's got a hole in it. I love those. All right, we are all caught up. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down now. I will definitely be back on later. We'll finish this box up and I will have a new box that we can get into. I don't think I have anything else that I needed to remember. All right, YouTube confusion, be safe. Everybody, be excellent to each other. Party on. Everybody have a good day. I will see you in the next stream or out and about. Take care, guys.